there, good afternoon. It's wonderful to be with you. I am Sheila Maria and I am a medium and a clairvoyant. And today's message is for the week of September the 7th through to September the 14th. So the theme for this week is freedom, either a lack of it or really enjoying your freedom in every way. There are going to be opportunities to do something new if you take them. They may be out of your comfort zone and it would be easier to sort of just bide your time. But these opportunities won't present themselves again for quite some time. A lot of you are also going to have very strong feelings of wanting to express what you consider your gift to be. So if you're listening to this, it's probably likely that you do have spiritual gifts, because that's the kind of person that tends to come to my work. But these needn't be spiritual gifts. It's time for you to look at how can you get the ultimate satisfaction from your life in a way that is true for you, by using what is natural for you. So you're also going to be receiving a lot of downloads for friends who are having emotional times in their lives. You may have people around you that are having issues within their lives and they don't feel as though they've got any clarity. And a lot of you are now fully becoming your higher self here on earth. And when we become our higher self, which of course we are, we start to very, very clearly receive messages for those people around us. So your third eye is going to be very active. Some of you may have headaches and nausea. That is a sign that your third eye is becoming more active. And you're also going to have an awareness of time speeding up. You may feel as though you don't have enough time. You may feel as though the time that you would normally allocate for a particular activity suddenly goes by faster. And on the flip side of that, you will often find that the things that you've been looking forward to arrive faster as well. There is a theme of other people's emotional issues clearly affecting them. So you're going to see very, very clearly those people that have not taken all the initiative where their own self-healing is concerned, because not everybody is built like that. And you're going to see very, very clearly that their issues are inhibiting them. The thing that's different about this energy now is that most of you are going to be unwilling to let their issues affect you. Whereas in the past, you may have felt that it was your role to care for them. You may have felt it was important for you to be seen, to assist them as much as you possibly could. There's an emphasis now on your freedom. There's an emphasis on your true soul path is now here, and you have to decide if you're going to allow yourself to be held back. And there are some soul contracts coming to an end. So there are going to be, over the next 4 weeks, some relationships which are not meant to go any further. And that can obviously be a very traumatic thing. But what we will say is the energy around this won't be as traumatic if you realise that in being prepared to let go of what you have, it can evolve into a new soul contract. But what most people do is they soldier on and they hope that everything's going to magically fix itself. And then you run out of sticky tape. And the holes just keep getting bigger. Sometimes you do need to let things fall apart in order that a new soul contract can begin. So The title that Orion gave to me for this week is Freedom, a Time to Rise. And this is all about you really putting yourself first, really expressing your gifts, expressing your truth, and in a practical way, deciding that you're ready to take that next step in your life. What follows is going to be quite chaotic or a time of positive commitment, depending on whether you take the emphasis now or whether you hold back and then things dissolve. So we hope that that's been of interest to you. So today's cards, I am using the Lemurian Star Child cards. So if you would like to choose a card, number 1, 2 or 3. So card number 1 is forgiveness. See the bigger picture, trust and heal. If you chose card number 1, it really is time to forgive anybody, even if they'll never know you forgave them, even if there is no good reason why you should, because it's going to be holding you back. Card number 2. So we have here the blue ray being, direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions. So if you chose card number 2, that is basically saying you are being assisted by light beings who are trying to bridge the gap between where they are and where you are. There's some guidance that they have for you about your freedom and about the ways in which you can benefit from your freedom in new ways. So this is basically saying it is time to go quiet and actually receive their guidance. And then the third card is Divine Blueprint, inspiration, you are ready. And this is basically for me saying that you have done everything that you need to do. You have fully integrated your higher self into the physical. What are you going to do with it now? You've got years and years left. What are you going to do with the fact that you are your higher self? Thank you. And Orion is saying life is supposed to change. So we're now going to go into a little trance with Orion. We do offer many different types of service, including my very, very powerful clearings with my Seraphamic Guide Spirit. If you need help with a relationship or with your development, if whatever you need, you can find us over at SheilaMaria.com. Okay, we're actually going to leave the trance at this point because my kids have just come home. So I'll come back to that at another time. So I want to wish you a wonderful week. Thank you for being with me. And if you share this video and tell me on the Facebook thread that you have shared the video, then we will pull a card for you up to the first 10. Lots of love from me. Lots of love from Orion. Goodbye for now.